So I figured since we're having the full moon in Libra, Tarot of the Divine, and since we have this energy of moving from the Hermit to the Chariot to the Emperor into this Aries energy, I see this as the hero's journey. And I figured we pull an Oracle card, see what's going on with the collective, and then pull some tarot, maybe get to some personal readings. And I do have the transparent symbol, so we might put them on top to get another layer. See what we can see through these. So colorful. The magic zone. Oh shit. The magic zone. The exhilaration of discombobulation. We have to read that. We definitely have to read the magic zone. Number 43, which is the 7, which is the Chariot. It's right before, the Chariot's right before we become the Emperor, which is number 4. So 43, the magic zone. And a little child shall lead them. Isaiah 11:6, which is 911 in reverse. So the message here is the journey back to the ordinary world from the special world of dreams can be disorienting. You're not who you were when this journey began, but are yet to fully integrate your newfound wisdom and become who you will be upon this journey's completion. This might feel like a long stretch of desert, but in truth, it is a magic zone. You are here, you are now, and that's more than enough for a joyous experience. With each step, you are bringing the stories and experiences home with you. As you move from where you've been toward where you're headed, integrate the lessons and the blessings you've earned and learned along this journey into every cell of your being. Feel your DNA and your inner circuitry being rewired and recalibrated toward a more expansive yet grounded version of yourself. Your adult ego aspect feels the need to have it all figured out and buttoned up, but the child within embraces the exhilaration of the divine discombobulation and knows that by time you will make it home with the elixir, you will be whole and a new version of yourself. What's up? Especially if you're flip-flopping narcolepsy. Yes, true. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So yeah, the magic zone, and this is where we are. Let's see, the call, honor the whisper of your soul. So it's almost like we're in this magic zone so we can follow the whisper of our soul. Let's see. Arzo, what's up? Hey, Steven. See, the call, honor the whisper of your soul. And this is the first one. This is this beginning. And it says, you've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. And it's in reverse. See how beautiful this is? It's like these come onto here, and it's all because the magic zone is in between here. It's like this is mixing up all the colors. This full moon has a lot to do with this. This full moon is bringing up, look, flip upside down, but we're flipping right side up, and it's almost as if because we're going with the flow. I heard going with the flow, we're releasing these things. And the magic zone, like it says, we're in discombobulation, but it's almost as if God put us in this distortion so that way we can honor the whisper of our own soul. The call. It's like we're being called. Let's see, from the transparent. Oh, and I'm hearing that song. Eden, from the Eden. By, so right on top of the magic zone, remember how it said that we were in the desert? Look, this is the card that's on this. It's exactly it. This is the desert card where we're in the dry lands in this discombobulation. Let's see. This is magical. This magic zone, this is going to tell us what we can't see through. Okay, so the magic zone, this is the subconscious. This is buried, hidden, the hard drive, the data storage, all of the unseen, everything in this, like this chip. It's the algorithm. This is the subconscious. And this can be likened to a huge stored space with the unlimited capacity, which information, data, emotions, thoughts, all this is stored. Everything that we take in is going into this database, this subconscious. All these patterns, programs, the destiny lines are permanently established in here. The mission of the subconscious is to respond exactly to the way it was programmed, from it sprouting the germs paid by the conscious mind. What is sown in the subconscious will be reaped later in the personal destiny. The image that is associated with this card in introspection highlights the content that's important, something that has consequences on all levels. And this is this magic zone. And it's almost as if I heard we're reaping the rewards from the things that we already left behind. It's as if what made us discombobulated is what's bringing us to this new thing, because we're honoring the call of the divine. And you see we have all of these here. This is the mountain of God, and everything's coming with this sacred geometry once we're releasing the feminine, and this is helping us answer the call. I'm good, thank you. What up, Pal Pro Sigma? Let's see what's on top of the call. We should really read the call. Number 1, the call. Let's see what we're calling. This is the hero's journey, what we're being called to do. And the day came when the wish to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Anais Nin. So what is your true calling in life? What special gifts have you been given? What is the unique niche that only you can inhibit? What situations bring out your bliss? What do you typically get complimented on and shrug off because it comes so naturally? These important questions can help you recognize what Aristotle called intellecti, the great one-of-a-kind potential you've been encoded with. Aristotle said, intellecti is when the soul is actualized in the body. Dreams are important because they speak the language of the soul. And this is the subconscious in this magic zone. It's like, this is what... Like I said, we have to be in this distortion, in this magic zone, in order to be able to listen to this call. They are a compass, always pointing you in the right direction, helping correct your course when needed, and letting you know, sometimes loudly, when you've fallen asleep and need to wake up. So the mantras: I wake up, everything I do moves towards me, the fulfillment of my greatest dreams. And this is by attaching. It's like we're climbing up the mountain by releasing. It's like almost like by this inaction. Let's pull some tarot. So you won the lottery. So we're in the middle. We're in the midst, in this magic zone, on the way to the lottery, on the way to the goal. We're making room for wonderment. And it's almost like in this magic zone, in this discombobulation, this is what we're doing. We're creating space. Creating space. All right. Okay, let us know what we need to hear and need to see. Collective. I'm good. How are you, Arzo? Hey, Gerline. Alright. Let's see for the call. Alright. The magic zone. And the lottery. They all kept on falling on the fall. Every single one of these, when I said the magic zone, the lottery, they all kept on falling on the call. So in order for us to be in this magic zone, in order for us to win this lottery that we're winning, we have to answer this call. We have to be in this. It's almost like we have to be in this temperance energy. All our hands are working together with, in comparison with the divine. It's like we're all connected together. With the Page of Swords, perhaps we are cutting. We are cutting. We're cutting. See how he's all wrapped up in this darkness, almost like scared and anxiety with these swords. He's almost like trapped in his own thoughts. This almost reminds me of the Eight of Swords, but it's the Four of Swords where we're retreating and healing. But this Page of Swords, I see him coming with this knife and like freeing him. Perhaps it was a lie or some kind of argument or some kind of decision we had to make. Maybe this is somebody coming and like cutting us free, like, okay, you no longer need this crutch, now we can set free on this. Because on the magic zone we have the Justice and the Three of Swords. Justice is in reverse. So here's where we have this discombobulation. You know, perhaps this is the lie, the injustice, this Page of Swords right here. This is what created the argument. And not only that, it creates this broken heart, sadness. And it's almost as if it's like we're in this magic zone where to face, it's like we're to come face to face with some kind of shadow aspect of what is hurting us. And it's almost as if, you see, she's almost like, it's like self-inflicted wounds, and perhaps this is the injustice. Like, okay, well, when we learn to accept the shadows, all these swords will be out, and it will finally be, it'll be just, I heard. Perhaps it's the work that we're doing. You know, this is this teamwork with all of this, working with the divine as a team, and, you know, we're working really hard. But this Eight of Pentacles, if you look really close, her feet are all hurt, her hands are all hurt, all of these that she's working with, it's like she's working with this dangerous material, or what we're working on is hurting us, is bringing us some kind of pain, perhaps actual pain. And this is this, we're rising above this. This is the Nine of Swords. Perhaps it's, you know, there's a child, a family, some kind of creation. It's almost as if we're rising above this, and maybe this is what the work is. And then underneath that was the Five of Coins in reverse. And this is us coming in out of the cold. We're finally breaking free from this, coming in out of the cold. And this is us winning the lottery. It's like all of our hands that we've worked so hard and created all this pain. It's like now it's paying off. And then I see the Justice scales going right back up with the Ten of Coins in reverse. It's like where all these people were laughing and making fun. It's like now... it's like now we're being like celebrated in a sense, protected by the spirit. And the vulture has been coming up a lot lately, within today, yesterday. And vultures are very good when it comes to, you know, cleaning up death. You know, they come when they come perhaps right before a love, where it's like, okay, they're coming to clean up all the dead shit, all the diseased, all the things that stink. You know, they're cleaning all this up, and we're creating space. And this is this, creating space for this new love. And this is this, so different from any other love. It's like we're creating a whole new... and I hear a muse. Perhaps they are your muse, this other person, or this is self-love, and you're beginning, and it's like you have a new creation. What up, Lex? Yes. Hey, Hisk. Hey, Bendejo. Morning. Grand Rising, I say close ain't no morning good. All right, let's get to the personal readings. Personal. Who's first? All right, Gerline, general reading. Oh, that's yours. All right, Gerline. So we have the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. And I see this Queen of Cups as this here. It's almost as if she's meeting this beast with this love and compassion. And perhaps this beast is like the other part of you, or perhaps it's somebody you know, but it's like we're seeing the goodness in them, even if they like, look, he's so mean and so fearful, but she's coming with such love and compassion and, gentleness. Perhaps we do have to come with our shadow self or some kind of aspect of ourself with this, perhaps a choice. It's almost as if we have to come with this choice as loving, a mother-like, with it as this Queen of Cups and like energy. The Lovers is the major. Usually about making choices. Perhaps it is about coming together with like as a new love. This is the Beauty and the Beast. Represents romance, opposites attracting, the duality and balance of carnality, physicality, and fire versus spirituality, emotions and water. The pair emphasize the importance of communication and herald an important crossroads. Love, harmony, trust, a leap of faith, choice. Beautiful. And we have to come at that with love. It's almost as if we have to use our, like, with our, like, follow our heart, listen to our emotions, meditate, get into the deep subconscious. Like it said, connect with the spirit. With the Two of Swords, it's like we already made our decision. We already hung here for a while. Now it's time to decide. What's up, Lex, Mendejo, SS? I found her. Oh, good. Thank God. I figured when I didn't hear from you that everything was okay. I said no news is good news. All right, Bendejo, SS, General. All right, General for SS. Let's see what comes up. General SS. All right, this came out in the collective reading, the Page of Swords in reverse. Perhaps we're dealing with someone like that. The Ten of Swords. This is the Sedna energy where it's like the Ten of Swords in reverse, where this is when all her fingers go to the bottom and they turn into the sea urchins and dolphins and things like that. It's like, oh, from this tragic accident, something really good comes out of it. And perhaps this is, what he's doing with his sword. You think it's like a big lie or something very tragic, a big, like an interruption communication-wise. And it's as if it brings something magical. This ending brings a very beautiful beginning with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Wands. It brings us within, to a love within, to, it's as if I see where we're making this and now we're like soften this up. It's like we're pouring it out. It's like all the hard stuff in here, we're making it soft to get out. And in order to do that, it's almost like we have to burn it with passion, or we have to slow down or stop whatever we're doing. Perhaps we have to stop the communication and the movement here. It's like, we're coming to a halt here so we can clear out this vessel, whatever this is. If it's your house, your car, your body, this is a detox where we're really releasing all of this to come into this Ace of Cups, where this is a self-love, a new love, perhaps a new love from the past, or it's a very giving, like unconditional kind of love. Hey, Voxa Vibe, how are you? All right, Lex, love for Lex. Let's see. Love for Lex. I've seen the Two of Cups with the Six of Cups, so maybe this is a love from the past. All right. Lex love. The King of Coins in reverse. This could be a drug dealer, someone we're dealing with, or this could be us like saying, putting a lot of money, or like no more time 911. I see it's like we're no longer committed to this. Perhaps it's somebody who's here and then gone again. With the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Empress in reverse, this is telling me you really need to go within and almost like come into this divine feminine and come into this Emperor, which we have to go through the Chariot. Remember, there's levels to this shit. We're coming into this Empress where we're celebrating ourselves. Perhaps we are opening up our hands to receive from the divine. Mother Mary may have something to do with this. Maybe the mother is someone's like dropping the child with this Three of Swords. It's almost like the pain inflicted. This was in the thing. It's like the pain inflicted from us avoiding the shadow. The more we avoid the shadow, the more the pain, the more we clip our own wings. And it's like the more we clip our own wings, the more we can't fly. Perhaps this is why the Empress is in reverse. With the Seven of Swords, this is this escape plan. It's like there's a time restraint. It's like we have to get away. I know these are nice, but I see them as little dynamites. And it's like he has to get away with these dynamite things before they blow up in his mouth. Perhaps this is what the king is doing. He's dropping them things. Coming into the Ace of Wands where it's like action, action, action. And maybe this is it. It's like we're dropping something that we're so familiar with doing it every day. Some kind of something where we're a master at. And we're coming into some kind of new thing where it's like, okay, well, I became a master at this. I can easily become a master at this. And maybe something that we're getting paid for or putting money into. BC Grand Rising, beautiful babes. I thought of you when I was listening to a song. It's called Stars. Stars by something Terra. Stars. Listen to that. I thought of you listening to that. I was having anxiety and usually I dance it out. Oh, it reminded me of that song by Florence and the Machine. If you're dancing with the devil on your back, shake him off. You know that song? Sing 777 twice when I danced it out with all my money. May I get cards on it? Sure. Yeah, listen to both them songs. Florence and Machine, Shake It Out. And Stars by something terrible. Alright, BC, about this anxiety. Anxiety, he's so watching me. So this is the Hierophant, the teacher, the guru, the master, the Pope. It's almost as if you're going to him, or maybe you are him coming into this. Could also be a commitment, like a new commitment to some kind of spiritual practice. This could be meditation. Maybe we're in a group doing this with the Ace of Swords, the Moon, and then here we have the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Like, this is how we're winning it. We're coming up as this like Janus, like two-headed. It's like you know, Janus with the two heads, this at the gate, the threshold, at the beginning, and at the precipice of where it all begins with the Ace of Swords. As the Hierophant, it's almost as if we're getting some kind of divine knowledge, either through our psychic, some kind of unseen form, and this truth is going to come and cut some kind of webs, or perhaps it's cutting the things that are restricting some kind of web. I almost see this as like coming down and like cutting this knot open, and like everything coming unfolded now. Now because we got this truth, now we can see everything. Now whatever was hidden, or this illusion, this anxiety, this can be here. This the Moon, where it's like we're having anxiety, this big thing. We're not. It's as if like we're focused on the reflection, or perhaps the big thing is, it's like we're being distracted by some kind of reflection. maybe this is the past and this is the two heads. It's almost as if like, okay, this is our desire and this is our mind, and this is what we're here with, our action on desire, and here is our thought on what we're going to do in our mind. And perhaps we are like with the two of wands in between there, like, oh well, one head's going this way, one head's going this way, and my feet's going forward. It reminded me of when I took some shrooms. I so wanted to go walk towards my water, but my body kept on walking straight. And this is like that. With the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups, perhaps this is taking us down to nostalgia lane, memory lane, where we go back to childhood. Or perhaps this is this. It's like the one part is the thought, the relationships, the past feelings, the Six of Cups, all the happy things. And the Eight of Wands, and this is this where everything halted us in our tracks, and all the fire. It's like all the things that burned us. And then I see us really coming up out of the ashes as this whole new being, you know, breaking free from this, learning this truth, coming into this, like I said, this new spiritual practice. With the other Two of Swords in reverse, perhaps this practice is going to open us up to some kind of truth that we can make some kind of decision. Makes sense. I felt the sun come through the top of my head and go down my body, and then shoot down my body. Cold light surrounds. Weird, but it's what happened. Wow. Hey, Devers. So yeah, that also made me think of another song when you said gold light, where Sam something, and he says, I used to shine like gold, now I'm all indigo. I don't know, listen to that song too. I'm on a kick. What up, Sarah? How are you? Hello, sister. Jeruz. 35 Jeruz Jeru. You change your name? Jeru. All my people's coming now. Did I miss somebody? What's up, this space cowboy? Where you been? Yes, crazy. Okay, Arzo369. Sorry, Novin's feelings about me. You're welcome. Evie, SS. Alright, Arzo369. Novin's feelings for Arzo369. I see like all the tries we were trying, and it's like all these tries, it's like we're all tried out with this. It's almost as if with this reminds me of the death, where the Ten of Wands is like we're dropping this burdens, where all these tries, it's almost like we're dropping this, all the things that we worked for, all the things. It's like they no longer serve us. They're coming to an end. Perhaps the last 7 years, 7 months, with again the World and the Ace of Wands, you know, the beginning and the end. This is what we have with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Coins. And perhaps this is this relationship, or this is this situation. This is you as this Queen of Wands, like really unfabricated, coming into some kind of token. You receive some kind of reward for being like this very. This reminds me of this Eden, that song of this lyricist snake. And what's he say? He says, you remind me of a mirror. You remind me of the mirror I knew long ago. Something like this. So perhaps this is us coming out of, you know, and then I see the snake, and this is this like shedding the skin. It's like she comes out of the snake as this Eve, like a new person without this fabrication. And she's being offered a love, a true love, a very, maybe this is an apology, but I see this as a love, like a love from the spirit, especially with this eagle. It's a love, I heard a love that will take us higher. And you hear the train? It's like choo, 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 choo. And perhaps this love is, it brings us into some kind of desire, or we had to, it brings us, it's like we don't want to end this thing, but we have to end this thing in order to come into this Queen of Cups energy. It's almost as if we have to be accepting of this with love and forgiveness as the spirit, like go with the flow. This Knight of Cups in this mood, it's like we're getting some kind of news or an offer in a sense, and perhaps this offer slows everything down and takes us into this world upside down, where it's like, okay, well, things have to, we have to wrap up these things in order to come into the full, where we have to step into, out of our comfort zone, into the unknown. And this is what we're doing. And I see the justice now. It's finally upright. It's like from doing this, it's like karma now that everything's switching to where it's supposed to be. It's like we're finally coming into some kind of justice. And again, see, he's like holding this token. It's like, this is what you're, from the work that you did, from this, it's like change. It's like you drop this ego, we came connected to the spirit. And from this, we receive this token. Not only that, but you have some kind of truth, wisdom that it slices right through. It's like you see right through. Six of Wands, and look at that. And this is us winning. Not only do you see right through, but everybody else sees you doing this too. They see your success too. Oh, you're welcome, BC. What up, B? How are you? Hey, Ananaya. Yes, 11/11, that's new beginnings. All right, Sarah says, trying my best, lost my first love to alcohol and mental health problems and brain injuries. My heart is forever broken. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's go, Sarah. I'm pulling some cards for you, Sarah. So the Three of Wands, so this is really good. And especially with this full moon, it comes with a lot of endings and really like tying things up, like that world, you know, coming into the Fool. And this is the Fool in reverse, where we're almost scared or afraid or lack the faith in the divine. And because of the shit that we've been through, the Nine of Wands here, it's like we're the victim here of all of this, of all of these burning heads. And perhaps, you know, they're dead. And this is this where it's like, and I see the house like walking away. You see that? Where the house is like walking away in the background. And perhaps this is this. It's almost as if like, we're chasing the divine. And I see that you have like a little something next to your heart, this like little doll, a resemblance. It almost reminds me like a voodoo doll or something that you keep, you know, very close to your heart, perhaps on a necklace. You see that? And if you don't, maybe this is saying that this will help us. You know, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and this is the Chiron energy, which Chiron now is in a very tight sextile with Uranus and the moon, this full moon. Chiron's all about this wounded warrior and really healing our wounds from helping others heal their wounds. And this has something to do with that. Perhaps this, and this is this King of Coins. You know, the Three of Wands, she's really coming up. The King of Coins is really, perhaps we're paying for something or it'll be worth it. This is this drug dealer or releasing this of all the physical things. Perhaps a physical thing. And I see once you release this fear, you come into a whole bunch of abundance. Bunches of abundance. That was a reading. Maybe that has something to do with it. But like I was saying, this bunches of abundance, this is this Three of Wands, where this is this expansion. And this, I see us climbing up out of this. And this is where we're at, like almost to the top, like rising up out of this. You know, we're getting away from these hot flames into like following the spirit. All out of our comfort zone, and perhaps this is what's going to help us. Yes, I see the sun. It's going to bring us into balance. It's going to bring us closer to the sun. Perhaps this is what we are doing, coming out of this darkness into the sun with the Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, upright, she's the widow. She lost her love. But in reverse, she's learning how to deal with this. Like I said, the wounded healer, and she's coming out of being single for a very long time into this relationship, whether this is self-love or usually an actual relationship. And this is, or it could be a queen that's very mean, blocking your son. This could be you lying to yourself about something. With the sun, saying like, what? Be honest, be truthful with yourself. With the sun, all of this coming into the light. Thank you, gorgeous card. She said he committed suicide. He was my friend first, then we were each other's first, and it was 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, Stacy Cruz, blessings to you as well. Grand Rising, I say, cause ain't no morning good. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Grand Rising, Leo B. Heart. 111, you can Google it for more meaning. That's a beautiful number. Yes. Yes, I'm in a new place, Drew. Oh, I moved. Antoinette, how are you? All right, the Space Cowboy has a question. Alan, Paul, how are you? All right. Space Cowboy. Answer Space Cowboy's question. We have the answer. The Three of Cups. Okay, so we have to come into our own. Come into our own with the Three of Cups, and I heard no more than three, but I see the ace, and it's like stick to the one. Stick to the one. It's almost as if this is the outside energy. The Three of Cups is the Lady of Red, where it's just this outside energy coming and really like trying to mess up your shit. But the Ace of Wands, this is a call for action. You know, this is very creative energy. It's new, like sexual energy. It's like very creative. It's like we have a brand new blank canvas, and this is us really being creative. Maybe we are writing, drawing. It's like we're writing our passions out. Perhaps we are acting on our passions. You know, the Ace of Wands is all about the will and the Ghana, and perhaps this is us, like we're writing it out. And I see this, it's like the more we're into this, the will and the acting on our virtue, the further we get away from this, which is good. And the Nine of Swords, it's almost as if we're coming into this discernment energy. It's like back away from all outside energies. Quality versus quantity. It's like even if it's one, or even if you're learning, we want to really hone in on this and give this detail. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Lip. You're welcome, Sarah. Antoinette, my cards for the weekend. I'm good. How are you? They noticed your new place. Yes. It is a whole different scene. Y'all like it? It's beautiful, and I love it. Way better than the last place. We're moving up. All right. Antoinette, it's for you. And whoever else resonates. Cards for the weekend. For Antoinette. See this sticking up? Oh, the High Priestess. This is some kind of secret. With the Nine of Swords, and this is both of these energies where I see her. You see her? same energy as where it's almost like we're rising above, or, the Nine of Swords is usually this stress and anxiety. Perhaps we are stressing about a family, some kind of creation, a family creation, but this is really rising above this. This could be dreams and nightmares too with the High Priestess. This could be some kind of secret, um, or some kind of unknown information, or information that's unseen, like come through a dream. It's almost as if like she is receiving some kind of secret information from the divine, or perhaps from her higher wisdom or intuition about this family, perhaps. And maybe it's causing a drama or some kind of conflict with the Five of Wands. It's almost as if like it's us against all of these. You see, I see you as the blue man, and all these other people are really trying. And like I said, it's like quality versus quantity, and we're really shooing these away. We're coming out the winner, even though all of us might get hurt. You're coming out the winner. And this is us standing in our truth, and we're doing this logically. It's like we rise up logically coming into this. It's like we use facts or some kind of good communication, quick-witted, and he's coming in with the truth. Perhaps this coming in slicing. It's like, okay, well, this now is coming to an end, and he just like slices, cuts it off. And this is what brings us into the Six of Coins energy, where it's like we receive a gift from the divine. And I see this like real pure, the Six of Coins, where it's like a gift. And then I see a fly on the wall, and perhaps it's like you receive a gift from somebody who's, a fly on the wall. Maybe some kind of anger with this Mars. Maybe we get some kind of news that makes us angry or something. Or we're dealing with somebody that has a temper. Maybe this is why we're stressed. Will me and Armani ever communicate this year? Oh, I did yours. Yes, you are very observant. Pero Ped, thank you for joining our live. Oh, and tonight, yes, sold the house, moving with my kids. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and your daughter's temper. Oh. Oh, she reminds me of like a redhead, somebody like that. I don't know who's this for. But this is like going back to something that you think, something that we left already, that we think that wasn't really so bad, but it really was. And it's bringing us more burdens with the Ten of Coins in reverse and the Ten of Wands. It's like, it's almost like bringing us stuck into this death, like where there's no, I can't say there is no growth, because from this death, all of this does grow, but it's bringing more of, it's bringing us more down. You know what I mean? It's tying us to the ground. It's clawing us to the ground with all these burdens. With the Ten of Coins, perhaps this is what we're releasing. It's as if there's this where maybe we do move, or we break free from these people, this family, this group, or this could be about the past, like the past. Oh, and this was the Judgment. Remember we were saying the past? This could be past lives. And this could be breaking cycles from like ancestral cycles that had been here long ago. And we're breaking free from that. With the Judgment in reverse, this is really coming out. It's like coming in, like going back. It's like going back into some kind of chaos to get some kind of new information. Maybe to end it. Yeah, the King of Wands. It's like we need to go back to get this information so we can, it's like, and then you see the peacock feathers. It's like we have to show off this. It's like we have to go back to get this so we can show that we can do it. It's like, okay, you can do it. Well, I could do it better. And this King of Wands, he's really taking management, taking ownership. He's the master manifester. And this is this coming into our own as the Nine of Coins, you know. All he has is the help from the Spirit, and he has all that he needs plus some. You're welcome. Love you, Antoinette. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe if you're new, guys. So someone has to lose, or someone has lost, or been going through these losses. Now we're into the Hangman. It's like, okay, we've been on our toes or on our feet for this long as the Hangman. We're coming into our own power, getting some kind of wisdom from the divine, and really coming into this Piscean energy. Out of the Five of Swords, where it's almost as if like we're sitting in this energy. It's like, oh, we lost. Okay, well, we're hanging here. We're going to sit in this energy for a minute. Perhaps this is what we have to do in order to heal it. We have to feel it, sit into this energy in order to release this. This is the King of Wands. It's like, okay, well, this is very, very beneficial for you to release these things, not only emotionally, mentally, but literally, physically. This is going to bring us into this new love where we can refill our vessel. And it reminds me of your reading. I don't know if you're still here, Sarah, but it reminds me of this where we release this and then come into this. It's like, now it's soft. Now we can actually mold this to the right form. This is this new love, and it comes once we surrender to this King of Cups, which the King of Cups in reverse is really giving and receiving. Today is my 4-year death date. Could I get a reading today? Drew. Yeah, here we go. I don't really understand, but Sarah will. It's for Drew. Drew. What's he need to hear? No, see for today. All right, Drew. All right. The Page of Coins in reverse. So if we're not leaving a job or putting money into something, I see all these white animals, like a white horse, a white dog, these white deer. And what do they say when you see this? This is a sign from the divine that your loved ones from heaven are with you. And this reminds me because of my friend. He said, you know, he lost his father, and on the same death date that he lost his father, the white deer came back. And he's seen the white deer. This is helping us to see that this goes beyond the physical. And this is us rising above this, seeing the from a different perspective. The Three of Wands is also this expansion. We're coming up into way bigger things. And we're coming up as this magician. And I see this Cinderella. And I hear the bibbidi bobbidi boo. You know, this is right before the clock strikes 12, I suppose. And this is this master manifester that you can manifest anything, but there's something about the timing. Something about the timing, because, you know, when the when the clock strikes 12, these pumpkins, the carriage turns into the pumpkins, the horse turns into the mice, and perhaps this is what this is with the King of Swords. It's like what you think is a horse is really a mice. Perhaps after some kind of time, it's like they'll show their true colors, because this is a lie or some kind of facade. With the Five of Coins, perhaps this is the thing that leaves us out in the cold. But It's like we have to be out in the cold in order to, it's like we don't accept the offer from the spirit until we're out in the cold. And it's like, I used to shine like gold, now I'm all indigo. Something about that song. With the moon in reverse, this is going to bring clarity. And then you have the King of Cups in reverse. You see he's, reminds me of ice cream. I want an ice cream cone. Here, he's really speaking up into this, saying how he feels. Maybe he's doing that here. Because here he's not really, he's like really protecting this thing. Here he's perhaps saying how he feels. Maybe we're making some kind of an announcement about this loss of love. But it's bringing us into this new thing. New paths, new job, new something. It's like when we release this from the Page of Coins, when the Page of Coins release that, we receive something 10 times bigger. Beautiful reading. Hey, Anjali. How are you? Oh, I still want ice cream now. Now I'm all indigo. Now I'm hearing Dog Days Are Over. That's another one of my favorite songs. Ice cream. Yes, Jessica. Did I see your question? Yes, I already answered it. I already did your reading, Space Cowboy. Rewind it. And if I didn't, tell me. But I'm almost positive I did. I'm fine. And you? I'm good, thanks. I'm fine, too. Love right back at you, Jessica. Thank you, Claire. You rock always. As always. Oh, thank you. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? This week, my flavors, my style, everything changes with the moon. So this week with the full moon, it's vanilla, vanilla bean. Success card for me this year. Anjali, let's see. Success card. Success. There it is. It's like you have to lose in order to succeed. You have to go to the bottom. It's like you have to be willing. Okay, in order to be successful at something, right? We have to be willing to look like the fool. We have to be willing to fail. We have to be willing to fall. It's like, okay, well, if I want to be successful at roller skating, I'm going to have to put on the roller skates and I'm going to have to fall. I'm going to have to first learn how to fall. Then I'm going to learn how to march, and then I can learn how to skate. It's like a step-by-step process, like going from the hermit to the chariot to the emperor, and this is this stepping into this initiation, and this is this. There's levels to the shit. So your success begins how mine does. Straight failure. But we have to fail in order to succeed. Okay, but just to be clear, it was about communication with Twin Flame. We're in no contact right now. The cards know. I don't know. You should know. I say use your intuition when deciphering the messages. Yes, Evie says, space, watch again and reflect on it. Yes, the Page of Swords, because there is some kind of truth in there. Perhaps there's a decision that we have to make. We're indecisive. I heard the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And then we have the Ten of Cups. And it's like, okay, it's green right where you make it green. Green where you water it. Oh, thank you, Jessica, says Grand Rising. You're looking lovely as always. Thank you, beautiful. Love you. You're welcome, Angela. Sonia, what up? like that question. All right, what is the quality of Sonia's subtle relationship? The quality. Okay. So I see a teamwork, togetherness, unity, family. This Three of Coins. And it usually I see, okay, I'm going to tell you what I really see. And this is coming together. You know, they're creating their own band together. A part that this music would not sound the same. You know, he brings this, he brings the bass, he brings this, she brings the you know, and together they make this song. So perhaps you are pairing up with a group, or this is a group, teamwork, team effort, that maybe we are combining these two forces into some kind of divinity too. You know, this is the angry, where we're on this passion, like, oh, I'm angry for my passion. And this is where we're real emotional and like blue to the emotion. Maybe we're putting these two tones and coming up with our own divine tune. But this is like making us happy. Regardless of what these two feel about it, you're happy. I see this as you being happy. She says, Hunter, with all the hearts, I love you. And this is where we're supposed to be, where this is almost like divine, where we're being taken from some kind of, where we were left out in the cold. We were in this Five of Swords energy, where we were sad, we were going through some kind of loss. Perhaps this is a mental battle where we're stuck, and this is like the divine taking us, giving us some kind of wisdom, giving us a protection, moving us from these rocky waters into some kind of peace, into serenity. And then I hear this music, like when we get there, it's like this is where the divine took us. Maybe he took us away from this and into this, where it's like, okay, now we're the hangman. Now we can rest our broken feet and our broken heart, come into our own power as the divine. We see this whole situation from a different perspective. And then you know, the hangman is where we get this, it's like an epiphany. It's like where we finally come into this, and perhaps here is where we release this. It's like we take the time to come into connection with the divine. Perhaps it is a divine connection, and this is where we find our power. Maybe he's the one that took us from this. Maybe he took us and our child from this situation, because we were dealing with some kind of mean hawk. That was cool. Yeah, the Chariot. It's like these things had to come apart. We had to separate the subconscious and the conscious, or the feeling and the action. You know, things like this. I smoked the same vape as you this week. Yeah, this week. I love you, Jess. Have a great day too, Drew. Thank you. I really love the vibe of your sweater today. It reminds me of the sky. Oh, thank you. I am blue today. In a good way. I had a strong feeling to open up this book to a page. Number 22, you were born for this. This is stage 5, crossing the threshold. And this is what we were doing, you know, coming from, you know, we're halfway through this, where this season started, where the solar eclipse in Aries, we're halfway through, where this lunar is in Libra until it comes back to Aries again. This whole full cycle is in midstream, and it says we must be willing to get rid of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. So it's almost as if, like, I feel as though these things are coming up as like oh, like a block in a road, or like, oh, some kind of obstacle, or oh, you're getting in the way. And it's not. You should be grateful for these obstacles are a part of the plan. You are alive with infinite possibilities. Every cell of your body sings and shouts a full throttle yes to life. Before you were born, you had a reason, a strong desire for waiting to experience the human realm. You joyously raised your hand and stood on your tippy toes to volunteer to partake. Your soul smiled widely as you traveled from the angelic realm, where all is love, whole, and perfect, into the realm of humanity. Through the challenges that come your way, remember, all you need to do is ask, and you will be instantly refueled by love and support from your soul family. They're always at the ready. Your job is to remember to remember. That's your job. To remember to remember. That's your job. To remember to remember. As you awaken each morning, revisit your passionate intention for this lifetime. Remind yourself, for this I was born. Gather your energy, creativity, talent, and will so no part is left behind as you cross the new threshold of adventure. Vulnerability is one of my greatest strengths. Maybe you should write that down. Vulnerability is one of my greatest strengths, and we need to take strength in being vulnerable at this time. We need to remember to remember. What's up, Jessica Williams? Vanilla bean is so good and classic. Ooh, you had to say it. I really want it. I really want it right now. And I got cones today. I'm gonna pack that shit in there. I'm gonna pack that shit in there. All right, 10101. 010101. 1012 reminds me of, like, you know, this is Tarot 101. The beginnings, like the beginning stages where we're learning, and perhaps we are learning how to remember to remember. And maybe we should do this, how it's like every morning, like don't even get out of bed yet before we touch our phone, before we even have a thought, lay down and even like set your alarm for a time and for 10 minutes or something, do a 10-minute meditation. You know, we want to get aligned with our day. We don't want to start our day and then get aligned, you know. It's like we have to get aligned so that way our day, everything that happens in our day is what we're aligned with. You know what I'm saying? Get into alignment with what we should remember. We need to remember to remember. Yes. That's a new quote. It's my new quote. Remember to remember. All right. Anybody want to go before I go? I heard Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. The Two of Swords in reverse keeps coming up. La-da-da, indecision, lies exposed, delays, and overwhelming fear. Maybe this is what we're dealing with, an overabundance of fear or indecision. Can you do my reading for this week? Sure. Pero per you got the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse, and this in the deep subconscious. Oh, the Nine of Cups. Wow. So you see this? You see that, right? You have these two in the upright after these two. And here we have them the opposites, and here they're almost the same. Perhaps even same gender. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, and this is where we're making a decision. We're taking some time out, and we're not using our eyes. It's as if Maybe before we were, or we're separating because of this. With the Four of Wands, this is coming apart where these two are separating, and it's almost as if like, okay, the blue and the red don't match. We know this, so this has to be a separation. We have to come into some kind of likeness or something where we're, you see that? These are separating. They're different. These are coming together. They're the same. This is this Nine of Cups energy. It's like this what we wish for. And I heard drunk in love or drunk off love with the Emperor. Perhaps this is telling us to, you know, with the Nine of Cups, this is all about the self, really. And our wishes, abundance come true. The wishes come true. Perhaps this was a wish to break free from all that no longer. It's like, oh, it doesn't match me. Okay, well, let's break free. It doesn't serve me. Okay, let's break free from that. It doesn't make me happy. Let's break free. And this is this coming into all that makes us happy. All of our wishes come true with the Emperor. Perhaps we do have to step into some kind of new position where we have to be disciplined. We have to be... It's like we have to show up for ourselves and be this authority figure. We have to be the father. Perhaps we do have to discipline or be some kind of, you know, we have to put our foot down, and then we will come into this ace of coins where perhaps this is a new job, or perhaps this is a new job position where we do elevate and get more money. It's like, okay, now you get a new house or a new car out of it. Yeah, I see. Okay, cool. All right. I'm really hungry for ice cream now, guys. I need it. Anybody? Speak now, wherever I'll enjoy peace. All right, y'all. Last card of the day. I wanted to flip. The Seven of Wands. Okay. That's so true. Basically how my day is left, which is strange. Oh, day is felt, which is strange. Maybe this is some kind of additional information. All right, so this is the Seven of Wands. I see this as the whack-a-mole, where he's like whacking them, and like every time he whacks one, it comes up. This is like keep on trying. But in reverse, it's almost as if he's surrendering. He's like letting them pop up and come down. He's like letting them get tired on their own. It's almost like I heard work smarter, not harder. And perhaps we are doing this. It's almost as if instead of banging these nails in, it's almost like we're taking them out. We're surrendering. Usually the Seven of Wands is standing up for it, you know, but in reverse, it's almost as if we're letting go. We're no longer fighting. Maybe it's like too many of them and not enough us. It's like, okay, well, we're just walking away. We're surrendering to the divine. We're giving this up. Perhaps we are. It's like we're releasing this. The seven is this introspection. It has something to do with this injustice or this lie or this truth or the missing truth. The missing truth. The missing truth. Perhaps the missing truth comes when we add other people or get involved with this group or this team or this song, this music, this something. It's as if when we come together with these two other forces, it all comes together. Unity is the key. Unity is the key. This is how we see the difference. It's like, okay, well, when all these people come together, we see how we're different. See? We see how we're different. Ding. All right, ice cream time. Oh, what are y'all doing today? Any special plans? It's Friday. Venus day. Oh, speaking of Venus, Venus goes direct. Stations direct. Same time full moon. What is that? 8:23 at 23 degrees. So 23 is important. Maybe 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is all about changes, complications, can competitions. Then we had the Five of Wands here. I'm so hungry. Alright, y'all. I'm going to eat some ice cream. Maybe I'll be on this weekend, but I'll definitely be on Monday. Hopefully I have some more videos to put out. I've been very busy, but soon. We're back to scheduled program at least. Love you guys, and thank you for being so patient. Love y'all.